Oh man. But all right, let's move on to the next topic before we get into things. Next topic, Paranormal Activity. Paranormal Activity is doing a reboot. That's interesting. Because does Paranormal Activity actually need a reboot? Is the question. And how are they doing this reboot? Are they just restarting the story? Are they continuing from a different area? A whole different set of characters, different ghosts, all of that? No, Doc, we're not showing paranormal anything. We're just you know.
She was like, but I'm letting you know, next time Daddy streams, I'm getting on with you guys.
Oh my
the
god,
fucking
TJ.
gunshot.
Oh god. Oh my god. Oh shit. The jump scare. Oh man. Yo, Cast a Die, what's going on? Oh man, a reboot. There was like 4 movies. There was, I think, 5. If you count the one that was in LA or whatever. With I think it was like it dealt with like gang members and shit like that. I forget which one that was called, but I think there was like 5 of them. And then on top of that, like doing a reboot, that's what I'm wondering, because we know what happened at the end of the last Paranormal Activity. Is something like that to happen again? Like are we doing this from like a different country, different ethnic backgrounds? Like how are they doing this? Or are they completely redoing everything? It freaks you out. Yo, Gino, what's going on, man? How are you doing? Your favorite godly troll? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. What's going on, show girl? How you doing as well? Welcome. But yeah, because that's the first place my mind went when I saw that they were doing a reboot of Paranormal Activity. Because, I mean, if they restart it from the beginning, new timeline, all of that, for what reason? You don't really need to. And I want to know what the fuck happens. I don't want to spoil it with what happens in the last. If you haven't watched the Paranormal Activity series, definitely go check it out. But there's a particular part at the end of the last movie that kind of leaves you on a fucking cliffhanger. That's the word I'm looking for. Like, you are left on a cliffhanger and you're now like, well, where the fuck do we go from here? And that's what I kind of want to know. Like, maybe it's a couple years in the future and we see where this all transpires from, like what the movies were leading up to. That's what I want to see. Because in all of those movies, the ghost never had a threat. Once the ghost started wrecking shit, it was over. The ghosts they're killing everything. You never seen a threat, which kind of was Paranormal Activity's downfall to me, because there was never anything that was stopping it. It's different as opposed to a slasher film, like a Friday the 13th or a Nightmare on Elm Street or a Halloween. Those killers, at least in the beginning, could be hurt. They could be killed, they could be hurt, or at least as far as those things could happen. So it led to, oh my God, is this person going to survive? Are they going to do this? Are they going to do that? How are they going to get away? And can they fight back? Does it make sense if this character can fight back? Once Jason became undead, it was like, yeah, there's no way. It's not believable that a regular human being can even remotely defend themselves against that. Once Jason became a fucking cyborg, it was like, oh, hell no. There's absolutely no fucking way. Which even made the ending of Jason X even more ridiculous when Brodsky went head to head with fucking Uber Jason. And still somehow survived a face-to-face encounter with Uber Jason enough to go through the explosion of the spaceship, swing around while Jason is in space, and grab onto him and take him through the planet's fucking, like, the entry. Like, re-entering the planet and fucking turning into a ball of fire. But I don't know. I don't know. Like my thing, I want to know where they were going after the last film, and I would find it very cool if they actually gave us some closure on that story before moving on to a new one, or like if you're just going to scrap the whole timeline in general, fucking make it good. Make it have a reason to exist and not just a cash grab on its name. But Paranormal Activity Reboot, what do you guys think? I pass it to you. They need to start over with a new character. But I mean, is it you can start over with a new character, but do you do it within the same timeline? Is the question. If Ash was an in-game, everybody'd be chainsawed. What's up right now, Gino? What is up right now? Also, JG, Slaughterhouse, a Funhouse. Either way, it's got laughter in it, my friend. Anthony says, would you say House of a Thousand Corpses is Rob Zombie's weirdest and craziest movie? I also think it's funny in some scenes. Weirdest and craziest? I mean, I haven't seen all of Rob Zombie's film, but I would probably say his animated film is probably the craziest that he's done because he had no limitations. I think it's like called El Super Bisto, where he has like fucking all of his characters in it. He even has Michael Myers in there. Phil said, just watch Spit on Your Grave. Some disturbing scenes. Keep it. Yes, it is very much disturbing, but it is also like a revenge flick. Like I was saying yesterday. Spit on Your Grave is like fucking people do bad shit to one person and that one person gets revenge in a big way. Like back on that. Chainsaw Power Gauntlet. Caster Die says if they can make Paranormal staying true to what made found footage special, I'd be looking forward to it. And I agree. I definitely agree. Like fucking I think after the first film of Paranormal Activity, they knew they had a cash cow on their hands. They absolutely knew they had a cash cow on their hands, and they were just trying to fucking run through these movies because they're cheap and easy to make to begin with. I mean, look at Blair Witch. Blair Witch fucking was like, I think what, like 10 grand to make back in the late 90s, and it made millions of dollars. And people like studios see that shit, like, oh yeah, do that shit. And fucking the first Paranormal Activity had so much atmosphere to it. So much atmosphere, so many creepy things. Like you don't understand how creepy it is to have someone stand over you and watch you sleep and watch that timer just hours go by and then just wander off and go do their own shit and fucking things just subtly moving around you that's not being focused on. And like it's certain things like that. Like I hate this is why I hate mostly US ghost movies. Because US ghost movies, movies made in the US, I should probably say ghost movies, outside of found footage, they have a tendency to rely heavily on jump scares. And I hate that. Jump scares have their place, but when they're overused, they lose all meaning. When you watch a J horror, like Ju-on or Ringu or anything like that, or fucking the Japanese One Missed Call, when you watch those movies, there's particular scenes like when in the Japanese version of One Missed Call, when they're searching the little girl's room, that's the ghost. They don't ever focus on anything that you can see a girl walking by the window. They're on the like second or third floor. You can see a little girl walk by the window. Nothing. No music, no focus, nothing. It's just there and goes. Never a focus on. If you catch it, it creeps you the fuck out. And while they're looking in the room, you just see little fingers on top of the closet pulling shit back slowly, and then the fingers disappear. They never focus on it. But because I'm so attuned to like games like Dead by Daylight, looking for all details, or even when I played fuck it, what's it called? When I was playing Fatal Frame, and you're looking for all details. There's my eye catches those things, and it's so it will send shivers up your spine if you can actually fucking catch that. And I think things like Paranormal Activity and found footage movies, that's why I take so well to them, is because they normally are able to capture that essence of atmosphere and subtlety. Yo, Miss Pat Pillin, what's going on? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, dude. Yeah, again. Thank you, Miss Mojo. Oh my god. Caster Die says, yeah, Book of Shadows suffered because cash grab. Absolutely. They tried to cash in instantly on that MTV audience that was very much into Blair Witch. And the sad thing is they had a pretty good concept that they could have ran with if they would have went back to the found footage roots of it instead of trying to make it an actual movie. Like Blair Witch 2016 is still fairly decent. It has a lot of questions, and I have theories on. Oh my god. Fucking Ajax. Oh my god. The jump scares. Oh. There's a good little bit of Blair Witch 2016 that I had issue with. But to me, like, I did a theory on the YouTube channel about Blair Witch 2016, and to me, it made me think more of alien abduction than anything of ghosts. And fucking, that's mostly because a lot of you that watched my commentary when I did that, no, holy fuck! What the fuck was that? Oh my god, you guys are having way too much fun with the jump scares. See, Castodon, you need to get some of these. You need to get some of these so we can watch you jump. Which, let me go ahead and drop a shout out for Castodon real quick. Oh my god. Which, if you guys have not checked out Cast or Die yet, definitely, man. Oh, let's jump over. Zerky! There we go.
No. Oh. Ow. Ow. Last but not least. Right here. Right here. We got. Oh.
I'm like curious. I'm curious. Oh my god. You can't just leave me hanging. Like, what's going on? Oh man. That's an oldie. Oh my god. Like fucking now I'm invested. Now I gotta go back. I gotta go back and check the clips to see if we ever see the end. But yeah, man, if you guys haven't checked out Cast or Die yet, phenomenal streamer. Does reviews of channels. Big fan of horror. Like fucking go ahead, give him a check out, give him a follow.
The fucking pallet. The fucking pallet.
Hey, Ranger, you don't have to shout me out on my own channel, man. Like we're already here. Cause I knew he was coming, and I went to go drop the fucking pallet. Right, we'll be getting to some new games here shortly. Oh man, that was rough. Oh my god, that was rough. Let me see here. Do you know of any Italian horror? Not off the top of my head. Fucking wasn't Suspiria? Isn't that Italian? Or am I thinking of something else? Suspiria? I kind of House by the Cemetery. I do know that film. I know that film. Demons or wait. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Maniacs, where they're like coming through the TV and shit. Ajax says, I'm finishing up the Puppet Master movies and my birthday is in a week, by the way. Well, happy early birthday to you, Ajax. Fucking, I give you all the love. Let me go ahead and drop the love for you. Just in case you're not here on your birthday and you're out celebrating and doing absolutely everything that you can do to celebrate it in these times. That's Demons 2. I knew it. I knew there was like fucking what
Ass, motherfucker, motherfucker,
oh my god.
slap that ass, motherfucker, motherfucker,
What the fuck are you people doing?
slap that ass, motherfucker, motherfucker, slap that ass.
Oh my god. We're not even in the game yet. Calm down. Don't blow your loads early. Oh man. So any predictions? We will be doing the predictions before the first round of DBD once we get started. You already blew yours. Dario Argento La Presenta Demon. Fucking shit. Yeah, but yeah, we covered Predator 5 or the new Predator movie. We don't know if it's going to connect to continuity. I hope it doesn't. I hope it just starts. It's a prequel, so it doesn't have to connect to anything. But hopefully they move forward, erasing some of the bullshit that they put out in that franchise. We covered the Paranormal Activity reboot. And as Caster Die said, like fucking, if they can stay true to found footage horror, they should be fine. But I'm very curious on whether they're going to reboot the timeline or if we're going to stay within the current timeline, because they already fucked with time travel in it. If they're going to stay in the current timeline and fucking deal with an entirely new paranormal threat overall. And hopefully at some point we get some way to actually combat the ghosts. That's what I want. I don't want the ghosts to be unstoppable, because then at that point there's no real once shit starts happening, you're just seeing people, they're gonna die. That person's gonna die. That person might get possessed, but fuck it, they're dead. That person's there's no suspense. You know everyone's just fucking fodder at that point.